So that is 13. We go 14, 15, 16. All right. Hello, good game. Welcome back, and thank you for taking the time out of your day. Today we'll be playing Lorehold Aggro, a very aggressive red and white deck that can win as early as turn 3. We have a 55% win rate within Mythic, with our average match time down around 2 minutes, which is absolutely incredible. So even though the win rate isn't the highest, you can repeat these matches in such quick succession that you'll overpower the current ranking algorithm, and you can definitely hit Mythic with this deck just by grinding out the matches, which is really cool. So if you're on your phone, you're playing mobily, this is also a great option, again, because the match time is just so low. It's easy to get in, get out, and go about with whatever task you had at hand that you happen to be waiting on. So, of course, in the video, we'll break down the deck, we'll get into the gameplay footage and review it with our final thoughts and stuff. This is going to give you a good idea whether or not the deck is right for you and your wild cards. Again, thank you so much for your time and attention. Check out the Linktree link to help support the channel. You can also drop a thumbs up off down below. Let's get into it and take a look. Heyo, Clever Lumimancer is our first card, but first, 1.6 average mana. I normally do this, so we should start there again. A very quick deck, right? 26 non-creatures, 16 creatures with 18 land, a very aggressive, a very fast deck, kind of like aforementioned earlier. We've got 4 copies of Clever Lumimancer, a 0/1 with Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Lumimancer gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. This is comboed with Leonin Lightscribe, a 2/2 with Magecraft, and whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. That is absolutely amazing. And then, of course, we have 4 copies of the Clarion Spirit, a 2/2, and whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. This is amazing because the Lightscribe can help push up all of the tokens that we create with flying. The average mana value within the deck is very low, so we will be always double casting on top of the Spirit for double Magecraft triggers. We have 4 copies of the Bonecrusher Giant as our last creature, a 4/3. Whenever it's the target of a spell or ability, will take 2 damage, or I guess deal 2 damage to that spell's controller, which more than not is going to be ourselves here, sadly. We can get around that with things like Crash Through, Sorcery Speed. This is the only sorcery in the deck. Creatures you control gain trample until the end of turn, draw a card, right? So that's going to really help your Bonecrusher Giant if it is in play while triggering the Magecraft abilities without targeting the Giant, right? So that's amazing. And then we have things like Infuriate, instant speed for 1, +3/+2 until end of turn. Shock ×2, 2 damage to any target. Fight as 1 ×4, instant speed. Target human and target non-human both get +1/+1 and indestructible until the end of turn. 4 copies of Defiant Strike at instant speed. Target creature gets +1/+0. Draw a card. So that's really nice, right? We also will combo all of those low-cost instances and sorceries with Show of Confidence. 2 mana, instant speed. Whenever you cast this spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell that you've cast this turn. You may choose new targets for the copy. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. It gains vigilance until the end of turn, right? So this is amazing because, sometimes we're triple casting and then, our 4th cast of Show of Confidence, and that is going to copy itself a whole bunch of times, which each copy of itself will trigger the Magecraft an additional time, which is great. There's very few land in the deck. We have the Snarl for consistency's sake, as we do want to be, double casting each turn. And if we get locked out of a specific color of land, that's going to make that a lot harder. So again, you want 2 land of each color if you can. In your draw hands, you definitely want to be starting with a creature. If not, you'll probably be looking for a mulligan, right? So make sure that your turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 look pretty. If they do, take it out on a date. With that being said, it is a very quick deck. The win rate here isn't perfect. You either get it or you don't. We will continue to tune the deck because I do believe that this could potentially be a tier 1 deck. We have turn 3 wins, which is really, really good. And it's just about trying to get those to be as consistent as we can. And things like Defiant Strike, Crash Through, triggering the Magecraft and allowing us to draw additional cards, comboed with the low land amount, will kind of allow us to string through our deck, which is really, really nice. And, some great gameplay for you guys today. I know you'll enjoy the deck, so check it out. Of course, we'll wrap up with my final thoughts If you are looking for anything else, you can find it within the link tree, whether it be our contest giveaways. I'm buying someone's D&D rare playset. Get in on that. We also have the 500,000 gem giveaway, cash prize tournaments. There's so much going on within the community. Check it out. Linktree link in the description below. Have a magical day. Enjoy the video, and we'll wrap up again with my final thoughts in just a few. All right, you guys, we're going first. All is well. New deck. Maya's in studio, just firing up all the equipment for us. Battery banks were running a little low, so I had to ask her to come in early this morning. Get a good start on the charge. She's pretty into it. She's getting revved up here. You gotta make sure you got the treads warmed up before you go for your top speed. New land speed record today, Maya? New land speed record later? I think I'm definitely gonna get like a speedometer and odometer set up, and then have that go to the computers, and we're really gonna start tracking and graphing all of her stats, right? Anyways, we are supposed to be playing Magic, I guess. I'll fight you, dog. A 0-1? You'd have to be a genius to trick your opponent with this, right? Because it does no damage. They just let it through, right? They go for the block. I'll take that free kill. It doesn't seem suspect to me at all. We should have even maybe crashed through, but we'll save it for later. I like to crash through on the Giant. Trample on 4/3, sick. Plus it doesn't target it for the 2 damage you take. Also pretty cool. We'll get there. We'll get there. Regent Darkmoor is our opponent within the first match here. Boros Cody. Pardon me. Lorehold Cody. Watch your mouth, HGG. Oh, and they're actually playing Lorehold as well. Staying true to the theme. Heliod is the sleeve. Someone's telling me it's Winota. You know what we do to Winota decks. We hit him with the heater. We should probably take the familiar, but who cares, brah? I keep forgetting Crash Through his sorcery. Maybe we should let that go there. At the same time, I'd rather save it for the Giant to have said trample, and they take the Lumimancer. Bummer. And they're ready to double Winota next turn. Also a bummer. Letting our protection down. Not good. So they take the turn off to find their 4th land, which is more frequently than not the problem with the Winota decks. I couldn't 1, 2, 3, 4. Another non-human. Not good. Oh, another. 2 saviors. Saviors, one of the best 1-drops I think anyone's ever seen. So the trample's nice because if they chump block with the savior, we're still getting through with damage. More lands. You know how few land I have in this deck? I think there's 16 lands here. 18 lands maybe? And, we've drawn them all. Nice. I guess. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And here she is. Nice. They love that. So let's lean into it, right? Let's see what they get. Blade Historian. Kenrith. Oh, Elite Spellbinder. They got the concede card too. That's the best one to pull out of the stack. Yeah! Going first with, you know, a third of the land in our deck in our opening hand. I mean, I'll allow it as long as we don't pull another. And if we do a second red source, just so we can double cast, right? We do have the Lightscribe with the Lumimancer, and then Fight is 1 touches both of them, which is neat. Human, non-human. This is like a cat. It's a cat! Hey, Maya? Lightscribe ain't got shit on you. So that is interesting. Lots of land, lots and lots of land. There's too many lands. Rotation in 113 days, but who's counting, right? Oh, man. Now that's funny, brah. Too many lands on the dance floor, right? We do need to dodge exile effects. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. We've got the Prismari Cody chomping at us this match. Only playing top meta decks. I understand, right? You gotta win games. You gotta be the best. Yeah, sure. Wish I could attack with those bonuses. Oh, and have the double down. Shoot! They have no idea how much that probably just saved them. So we hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with, so that's definitely a non-cast. Keep it. Oh, but they discard it from our hand this turn. Shit! Damn it! I always misplay against Nightmare. Oh, we should have just taken extra damage. Do you know who the hardest person to beat in Magic the Gathering Arena is? It's yourself. You are the final boss. God damn it! And we could have infuriated and then doubled down. My life! So close. It's so far away. Hey, you guys remember that 5 damage we missed last turn? Yes! Oh man, today's video is a banger. Hope you guys appreciate this quality content. Oh yeah, good times. Do you love this game? Do you have a Salte Ultimatum yet, sir? Not enough El Blue Sorso. One day, you guys. One day. Let's bring Yorion over. Come on. You can do it. If we top deck the right card, we might have lethal. Right? If they don't have the correct response. If we still win this game after that, I'm gonna die. It's just time to retire. What you doing, Willis? Hardcast Shark Typhoon. They have no mana. That's the wrong card. Could you imagine if it was an Infuriate? We may as well play this too because they can see it. It's just one of the misplay games of my life. I mean, it's similar to playing Winota. It's just like... I can't even say it on channel. I can't do it. You guys know what I mean, though. Alright, I'll allow it. This looks like a tasty hand, right? A delicious snack of sorts. Lumimancer in play. Which I thought this was a complex word, but have you seen that new card? It's, you know, an alphabet soup of sorts. Spirit is go. Pass turn. We should attack just to flex out. Let's just take our attack. Infuriate the Mancer. And then shock because it's more or stomp, sorry, because it's more expensive than shock. And then we can sneak in a little bit more damage and then, you know, buff the team. And that should be, you know, a better play style than what we've seen so far with the deck. We'll go in the air, right? It's the hardest one for them to hit, I think, and also the least valuable for them to take. We get it. We finally get it, right? So if you don't get just dominated, you get some nice wins here, and you know we're gonna get a lot more. So don't worry. Hold on to your horses. Let's play a few more. Going first, it looks pretty tasty as well here. No one drop, but the Snarl is like everything I've ever wanted in life. Remember that crash through sorcery speed? It should be instant speed. That'd be so freaking cool. A third land. Delicious. Yeah, just like last match, if our opponent does nothing, we've got a pretty good chance of winning. Right? We just need them to play a couple lands in a row. They could have removal here, which makes me frustrated. I think I'd rather just hold up our indestructible. Alright, let's play it safe. Don't be greedy! Interesting. We should have went for it. Trample! Big hit coming at you, Billy. So that is 13. We go 14, 15, 16. Alright. I'll allow it. If we can continue to have these slower paced matches, I think we're going to do just fine. Our opponent goes first here. We have the Snarl. That's nice. And a turn 1 Lumimancer with, worst case, a Giant. And let's try to slow down, you guys. We're making way too many misplays today. They gave me... I ordered a small coffee, and look at this thing. It's massive. I shouldn't be drinking that much caffeine. So I know the source of the misplays, and we need to just start mitigating that, calming down. I think I've got a water over here. We should probably get after that today as well, because I just went straight for it. And it was like, you know, not great for me. I don't even want to threaten the block. Let's just try to go crazy. Hopefully it's not a turn 3 questing beast, but if it is, I mean, we do have Feet of Resistance. The Thunderous Snapper. That's freaking interesting, man. We would go to 3, 4. It would trade with us, and I don't really want that. But I do want to draw. Maybe they don't want to trade with it. Right? mean, we get rid of it. They just take it. They just take it. All right. Oh my god. This might be a problem if these guys get trampled. Wow. So we take the 4 damage if it comes our way. Let's take the draw. Just to trigger the spirits, right? We hit for 3. Where we're going to try to get the win here is through Leonin Lightscribe and the spirit tokens in the air. We need another land or a 1-drop. Show of confidence. And an 8/5? What is happening? All creatures able to block it do so. Whoa. That's crazy. That is crazy. My question is, do we have lethal? We have 3. I think we do. And math is for blockers, right? So let's just do it. I know I said we were going to take our time. But this will be fine. The indestructible... Well, these will just be blocks, so it's irrelevant, right? We should just push up the flyers. Think. Yeah, let's just push up the flyers. Doesn't matter which flyers they go on as long as they don't have summoning sickness. And I believe that this should be pretty dang close. We should get to it, yeah. They don't even block it. Nice. Minus 26. Okay, we're coming around. Right? It'll be coming around. Stop it. Alright, so... Come on, right? Hey, that's a lot better. See, that's why you risk it for the biscuit. Go for it. Take a mulligan. If it's not ideal, if it's not perfect, toss it. Try to get something that is, right? Be a little greedy. This deck, I think I may or may not have mentioned this in the intro, but it's not about having a 100% win rate. It's about having quick matches, right? With a fairly consistent win rate. Because at a certain point, win rate is irrelevant. It's about, you know, how quickly you can cycle those matches in a row. Like, say if you have 2 hours of time, you will rank further with a 50% win rate playing 100 matches than you will with a 100% win rate playing, you know, a tenth of those matches. For example, like, I don't know if those are the exact numbers, whatever, but you feel what I mean, right? So we probably should just hold up Indestructible because it's like Shatter the Sky turn. Or do we assume they don't have it? Who runs Shatter the Sky these days, right? Who runs Shatter the Sky these days? Who runs Shatter the Sky these days? We only attacked with 1, so let's keep it. Who runs Shatter the Sky these days? Does Flex? Does Flex run Shatter the Sky? It would be a very opportune time to use it. Flex. Interesting. So I'm allowed to scry with treasures. I need that red source off the top. The 2 treasures, maybe we should have just tossed the land. Okay, I'll allow it. We have trample. I'm pretty sure this is lethal. I don't know. Why would it tap my red source? It doesn't matter. Fight this one is fine. We'll just use this as a red source. I wanted to save it, though. So let's take our massive hit here. And we hold up Defiant Strike. It doesn't really matter where it goes. And, well, I'm pretty sure... You know, I'm not great at math or anything, but I'm pretty sure... It's too much. It's too much, right? And it's about just repeating these matches. You're going to get it or you're not going to get it. 50% win rate, and the match time is so low that, you know, you can get there. All right, our opponent plays first. We have a Spirit. I'd like to keep it. Snarls are nice as well. I do not run Pathways, as I like the Snarls so much, so we need the basic lands. As many of those as possible, so we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. Too much magic is a bad thing, right? We just want a little bit of magic. Don't want to be drawing too much attention, right? We'll play the Spirit first. Hopefully it survives. Ooh, Mutate. That could be really bad for us. Like the bounce spells. The kill your creature spells. Yeah. And then we can Lightscribe Strike, I guess. For a double cast. Or Lightscribe Infuriate. I like Strike, though, because we get the draw. We have to survive, though. We do. Magecraft goes out first. And let's try to kill the Poliwag. We have both Strike and Infuriate up, depending. Strike if we don't need to block. Infuriate if we do. And even if they remove it, we get the draw here. They could counter it with no draw, but then we get still the token and the Magecraft. Thank you. It just goes through, right? We get that fourth land, which is like pretty fire with the deck when we still have so many cards. They're going wide. I'm fine with that. Oh no, that's only for 2. That means it's a mutate cost. Oh, but they're the cost reduction. I forget. It's been a long time since I played mutate. So we're scared of like the Dire Bat for the destroy creature. We're scared of the Pouncing Shore Shark for the bounce effect of our creatures. Chittering Harvester is sacrifice, and we can sacrifice the tokens, right? Or is it discard? Sacrifices, yeah, so we can just toss the token. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. No blocks. It's good damage. So we're doing 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's close! These are both non-human, so we'd only get... oh, and that's not even... If I just want this resistance protection, which we have lethal with next turn. Oh, the Shore Shark and the Sack. Shoot. Do we get to pick first? Do we sacrifice first, or they bounce first? Dang it! If they attack with one of these creatures, we have lethal. Shoot, they don't. No, we still have lethal. Protection from blue. Protection from black. Yes! Oh my god. Woo! That was close. We still get it though, right? And the match is still under 5 minutes. Alrighty, Lorehold aggro putting in work. Some serious misplays today. I am not firing on all cylinders. Oh! Today's been a little awkward for me. But hey, we all have off days, and yeah, we'll get over it, right? We're still having fun. That's the key component to my success, is just enjoying myself. All smiles over here, right? So I like the deck. I think it can be better, but it's like really close to being amazing, right? So how can we make this just a little bit better? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, check out the Linktree link for all of our contests, giveaways. Have yourselves a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.